We are definitely moving along. It's been like a couple weeks, not too crazy. We do still have a couple weeks though left to be able to make it to South Carolina, so fingers crossed. So far, all fluids are drained, obviously. Drive shaft, all that stuff is out. The car is definitely starting to look more, you know, like a race car in progress. It's definitely a lot more gutted. We took out all the interior, so the dash is completely gone. The steering column is left to whatever it's left to. Did cut the cage out. If you guys look in here, you won't see the drag race cage anymore. The car had this drag race cage. It just wasn't spec for road racing. It just has to have, you know, certain bars and certain bends at certain places, and it didn't. So it wasn't gonna work for what we needed. I have a cage actually coming. What I'm working on now is trying to get this wiring harness. It's one of those things we have to try to be as strategic as possible because the car is going through different iterations in different places. So the next place it's going to is going to be fabricator, because I need to get, like I said, the cage welded in. You know, we'll have tabs and other things that we'll need for, you know, the swap. Because that's going to fabricator, I need to clean all of this up. I need to get the wiring harness out as much as possible. The other thing I've been toying with is whether I want to put the stock dash back in or if I'm going to have like more of a race dash. You know, a race dash might be the most simplest and easiest, and it might look the best. So I'm still figuring that out. Getting the engine and trans out has been my other big thing. The suspension is still in the car because we're still waiting for that. And it's confirmed that we are going to be working with Tech, and we are going to be debuting a whole new setup. So this will not be a solid rear, and it will not be a Cobra IRS. It'll be something different. All right, so I just figured something out. So these lights are from Harbor Freight. Apparently there's this right on the inside. It has a little bungee on it. So like it closes in like this. So if you just like twist and open, apparently there's a whole ass bungee in here and it'll give you a little bit more length. What? So just in case, if you have these. Pretty basic, because I wanted to get like a racing steering column, but this is pretty basic. The only thing is this ignition and then these things that are like different. But other than that, like this is pretty clear and this is pretty decent. I'm sure it is pretty heavy as I can feel it. It's only a couple $100, so we'll see if I want to change it out just to make it cleaner. Oh, so okay, there we go. So that's it. Dude, that feels so good. That feels so good to get that out. Why was I just using this the whole time? This is so much easier. Dude, that feels so good. I cannot believe that finally came out. This was a pain. We'll add it to our pile. Okay. How the f is that supposed to fit through there? What is this harness? Like, I should probably just see how much this is even worth, because what if it's like $100? $100 is still money, I get it. Okay, let's see how much of this is out. And this car is getting painted, most likely painted or wrapped, whatever, but so don't worry about the outside of the scratching up. That's exciting. Is it normally this? Crazy. For a freaking car that they say there's barely anything in it, that's a lot. I cut that. I didn't know what that was for, and it was annoying. All right, we finally got it out, kind of, because there's still like the ones that go to the back, but I think I need to pull those out. Probably go to the brake lights, but all right, we got most of it out. So, oh shit, I just broke all of it. So I'll probably put these away somewhere, and then these were for the lights. I believe we have to run lights for the class that we're gonna be running in. Also, if ever a time that for whatever reason, you know, we end up running at night, it's probably better. So I am gonna have some kind of headlights, but they're probably gonna be aftermarket ones. But if not, either way, I can't use this harness because it's technically, I don't know, can you use a harness, a 302 harness for then a Coyote light? I don't know how that works. That's how much I know about wiring. I will figure it out by the next time I talk to you though. All right, so we are finishing up the car before it goes off to the fabricator. So I'm taking out all the sound deadening today, and then I'm trying to get engine and trans out of the car too. We have a couple days, head to fabricator. He's gonna put in the cage kits that I have. When we get the car back, I'll be able to finish off with it. We have the engine now. That's kind of what I'm gonna be working on while this thing is at the fabricators. For now, today, I need to take out all the sound deadening and hopefully get to take out engine and trans by tomorrow. All right, let's go. Babe? Yeah. Did you see that? This fucking car, dude. Oh my God. Dude, this thing makes me so nervous. They're like these old Unibus. Oh my fucking God. The car is moving. Hopefully I'll be okay. I'm inside the car at least, not underneath it. On TikTok, I found this guy that was using this freeze off stuff. And so he sprayed it on this like panel of like sound deadening. Dude, within, I don't know, like a couple seconds or like a minute, he was able to just like crack the entire thing off. I have not had such luck, but I'm trying this over like the dry ice and just torching it and stuff. I'm just gonna keep trying this until I like can't stand it anymore. I have to go get dry ice. I think it's working. Also the fact that it's 37 years old, I feel like it's just cracking on its own. But so I have like multiple tools that I've been utilizing, but it seems to be coming off pretty okay. Just not like big chunks like that dude, but whatever. You just barely got to put some on. Like you can't saturate it too much. I think that's too much already, but okay. Also this sound deadening is weird. It's almost like, I mean, it's working, but also I just think it's old, so it's ready to come off, but. I was trying to take this piece off on its own, but like all together, but. What the f? That's weird. Oh, that sucks. It's so dirty. Why did I wear these shoes? I have other shoes. I'm gonna take these off.
It's ready.
There's 3 harnesses. We got the one on the engine and we got the big one on the dash as well. The only other harness that's left is the one that goes to like the rear brake lights and to the window. And I need to figure out how to, I'm not technically removing any of the rear brake lights, so I want to leave that. That's pretty much all I did today. It took quite some time to kind of just go through that. Next up then is I am going to remove engine and trans, but I got to get down there and mess with the transmission mount, engine mount, and then the subframe. Like I have to disconnect it all. And then I think engine is gonna come out from the top. We'll see. I'm gonna do a little bit of research to figure out what's gonna be easier. I'm really happy with how much we're moving along with the car. Feel like I want it to be like a lot closer to our goal. What the original goal was that it would probably already have a cage in it and maybe some suspension, but it is what it is. I gotta just, you know, like roll with it. And that's something I'm definitely learning, is that everything doesn't go to plan. And so I just gotta figure it out and just kind of go from there.